questions for Community of Grace on November 9th. As part of our In God's Kitchen sermon series, the youth group this week spent some time baking some brownies here in the kitchen. They made quite a big mess, but as you can see, they also cleaned it up pretty well. It's looking pretty nice in here. But after we baked the brownies, I asked the students, do you feel like it would have been easier if you had done this by yourself, or was it easier to do it together as a group? Some of the youth said, if I'd done it alone, probably would have started an oven fire. It's a good thing we did it together. Some of the youth, however, said, honestly, it might have been faster and easier if I had just done it without people to trip over. So our question for this week is, what does the Bible and the church tell us about teamwork and working together?
Presbyterian Church has been pretty consistent that it trusts the Holy Spirit working through groups more than it trusts one person who might have their own opinions to delude themselves into what the Spirit is saying. So from the beginning, for 500 years of our type of Christianity, we were named Presbyterian because that's a group of wise people rather than an Episcopalian where there's one person in charge, or any other of the kinds of churches that have authoritarian structures.
This was a very timely question for the youth to ask me as I've been doing a Bible study in the book of Acts, which really the whole entire book is a book about building the church and about how it's far more important to build the church together. Jesus did not just send out individual disciples to be on their own, but Jesus intended for us to worship together, be in community together, work together, even if we fight and bicker over things, and if youth might trip over each other trying to decide who's going to whisk the eggs. It still is better to be together as a community, and that's what we see throughout the Bible and see here in our church at Community of Grace.
They never brought me any brownies on Sunday.
I can tell you they did taste good. Sorry you didn't get any, Pastor Hansen.
All right,
we ate the whole pan.
Next week.